You got an SM57, don't you? Don't you? But you don't know where to put it. You don't know where to put it. Okay, it's time. It's time. Single SM57 drum sound, best possible mic position. Today we're gonna figure that out. Let's go. Okay, yes, there is other mics on the kit. Oh, tripping all over the place, but we're only gonna use one SM57 at a time. So first up, we're going to use this position, and this is actually just an accident, really. So I had this mic, I was trying to close mic the hat, and I just wasn't really liking the tone, and it was just kind of getting in the way of my kit, so I just moved the mic over here, and I still had the channel plugged in, so I was like, may as well keep recording. So it actually ended up sounding really good, and I actually used it as a room sound for the mix I was doing. So yeah, this is going to be first up, just SM57, bit away from the kit, pointed at the ground. Kind of a weird position, but let's go. So for our next position, I've taken the SM57 and I've put it in the corner of the room, and it's pointing at the wall. Okay, next up we've got the classic overhead. So just a mono overhead of the kit. Next up we got the 57 pointed at the kit from quite low on the ground. So I imagine we're going to get some nice bass drum action with this and some increased low end, so I'm looking forward to hearing how this sounds. Next up we've got arguably the GOAT of all single mics, the Wurst technique, or the crotch mic, kit mic, core mic, whatever you want to call it. So as a little wrap up, I think all the positions worked really well considering it's, just a basic dynamic microphone. But I do have some of my favorites. So the low mic, I think, was actually for this example probably the best. I was surprised. I think it was even better than the Wurst. Although I think every position would have their, benefits. So for example, I think the Wurst would perform better maybe in a louder context where you need less cymbals. So if I'm crashing on cymbals, I think the Wurst is probably the way to go because I'm going to get more balanced kick and snare over cymbals. But for a simple groove like I'm playing in the video with just hats, yeah, I think this works excellently. And yeah, I think, the roomier ones maybe aren't as like a one-stop kind of one mic, good to go, full drum sound. But I think, that they'd work really well in the context of an entire mix, like with other mics on the kit, or also just, a different effect, a more roomy, open sound, more washy. Yeah, so I think overall, great success.